Lauren, 31, was born with cerebral palsy. When she was born, the doctors didn't think she would be able to do anything for herself.
I don't know. They said that I might not be able to do anything.
Even though she overcame the obstacle of being handicapped, she is now dealing with the Child Protective Service, also known as CPS, invading her life and saying she's a retard and can't maintain her family.
The CPS come in my life. They said I'm retarded. And they said I don't need no baby.
Her husband Milton is also being labeled as incapable of handling the family and being labeled an alcoholic.
They tell me I'm beating my wife, which I don't. They tell me I'm abusive and I'm an alcoholic. I'm drunk all the time, 24 hours a day. I'm not.
I don't understand why they won't give her kids back.
I'm tired of the CPS system.
While Lauren and Milton are trying to see the bright side of things, it is getting harder and harder for them to think that the CPS system will ever leave them alone and let them be a family. Are Lauren and Milton really incapable of being parents? Or is it just a way for the CPS system to keep their quotas and keep making more money? This is Lauren. She is 31 years old and has cerebral palsy. While cerebral palsy is a blanket term commonly described by loss or impairment of motor function, cerebral palsy is actually caused by brain damage. The brain damage is caused by brain injury or abnormal development of the brain that occurs while a child's brain is still developing, before birth, during birth, or immediately after. 3.5 years ago, Milton and Lauren met in Oakland and fell in love. He is 55 and she is 31.
So I'm always out in the neighborhood, and she comes along, and she's with my kids. My kids are outside people, you know, so she comes along, they meet and greet, and she's cute. But she's in a wheelchair, but that don't make a difference. She's still a cute lady. She got a hell of an attitude, you know. And she got to get up and go. She'll get up and she'll do things. She's a good person. So in turn, I say to myself, well, I can give her some help here and there because I'm usually helping everybody else.
He said, do you want to get in the bed with me? Because sometimes my leg was hurting. And I can't sleep on the floor too much. And I got in the bed, we play around, the how we got in there.
We just hang out together. I go take her places. She wanted me to show me places where she'd been and how she take care of herself.
I love their relationship. He loves her to death. And I love him.
I've never seen him holler at her. I've never seen him beat her or any kind of verbal, physical, or mental abuse to her. All I've seen is how much they love each other. And technically, I'm jealous of it, you know, because they've been together for a long time and they still seem like they're still in love, you know. So I don't understand why they won't give her kids back.
After 2 years of being together, their baby was born. Shortly after she had the baby, the CPS came knocking at her door. They said she can't take care of her baby because she is retarded. The Child Protective Services CPS program strives to ensure safe, permanent, nurturing families for children by protecting them from abuse and neglect while attempting to preserve the family unit. Despite having a college degree, CPS is still labeling Lauren as retarded.
Yeah, I went to college and high school. I got my high school diploma and I got my degree from college.
Also, that they heard allegations that her husband Milton was beating her and that he was an alcoholic.
I beat my wife right out here where we sitting at. She's out here with no wheelchair. How'd she get out there? That's what I'm saying. You didn't ask, knock on no doors, didn't ask nobody, all these apartments around here. We sitting out here and everybody be out here, you know, people gonna look out and see. Well, we don't need no proof. I knocked on each door and got letters from everybody and gave it to CPS and said, well, these people want to come to court. I said, no, we don't care. We gonna keep going where we're going and put you guys in the system anyway. CPS, since we moved here to this apartment complex, said they don't need any proof of the allegations they got against me. So anybody can call and say, well, you did this, you did that, or they can make up their own stories. It doesn't make a difference. To get you in the system any which way they can, because you further their means.
Even though CPS says Lauren is retarded and can't help take care of her family, she proves otherwise. She cleans. She washes dishes. And she cooks. Milton says that he and Lauren make more than enough income to take care of their family.
Oh, this check right here was for $1,207, but bring home is $979. So I figure I get about $1,900 to $2,000 a month. And plus she gets $900 a month. She gets $900 a month. So that's close to $3,000 a month or more. A little less, a little more. That's enough to pay our bills and you know, keep her happy. She gets everything she needs. Keep the kids happy.
To earn extra income, Lauren strategically designs and distributes her own cards.
Go out early, like leave about 9, 10 o'clock, get to Berkeley or whatever. About 10:30, she might make about 175 to 230 that day. You know, if you sell cards on the BART, go in there. She might go to Safeway and start there and then go to Berkeley. And on the way to Berkeley, she might make about $50 on the BART. Get to Berkeley, might make another 100.
Lauren asks for $5 a card, but some customers give her a lot more.
I'm just giving her a little something to hope that you have a better Christmas and a better day.
Thank you very much. That's why I made $200 ago because people give me a whole lot of money every day. Just about like yesterday, I made $100. The other guy, I made $200.
Even though she makes a lot of money selling cards, she does not always have a positive experience.
They give me a hard time.
Indian guy? Yeah.
They give me a hard time. And then you call the police on me. That's why I gonna come here.
Too often.
Not come up. I gotta come with her.
Although Milton and Lauren are making enough money for their family, the CPS system will not release its hold on them.
Even though we're making enough money, they feel we need all this extra help. We need all these people in our life. 5 days a week, they want to know what we're doing, 5 days a week. I said, this has been going on for 17 months straight. That's a long time. For the little baby to be out of his house. From a newborn, 2 weeks old, you take him, that's a long time.
The CPS is having Milton go through alcohol testing and classes every week.
So right now I'm testing 2 times a week, Mondays and Fridays. And they had me going to a therapist down the street, a family counselor, marriage counselor. They had me go to a marriage counselor, therapist, slash whatever. They say I need all this help. I'm frustrated. Yes, I'm frustrated because of the way the county's treating her, and in turn, they treat me like I'm no good.
I don't understand why they won't give her kids back. They're going through the classes. They went through the classes. I'm sure I wasn't in touch with them all that time, but I know he was going through classes. I know he got off all alcohol. I know that, okay, because we was together for New Year's. He didn't drink anything. So he's following the mandates that has been mandated through the court system.
Milton believes that this whole thing is a propaganda by the CPS so they can keep their program going and keep making money.
I feel that, yeah, they're trying to keep the programs open, and without people in the program shuts down, and they're out of a job. And they got their family and their kids, so they'll do anything they can to keep their system rolling.
For years, I've worked with CPS very closely. The problem with CPS is that it's a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. There are some great CPS workers who are child protective service workers. They want to do what's best for the child. But there's a bunch of them, probably more than half of them, that want to do it because they want to keep their job. They're told in meetings that I have attended, I have heard with my own ears, they're told, what is your caseload to a particular worker? And they would say, well, I have 5. They'd say, well, we're going to terminate your position if you don't get more children, if you don't get more caseload. So they're out looking for cases.
Lauren and her husband, which I love, and I love her. He's been good to her. He sees about her. She comes first, he comes second.
They have always been respectful to me, even though I'm homeless. And they never, ever, ever, ever disrespected me and my kids. And I love her and her husband and family for that respect.